All right, Friday, 15th of March 2024. The time is 8:23 p.m. So, was just having this soya chunks. Basically, I guess today is an update on my soya as a protein source update. That will probably be the title. So it's been about a month now since about a month, yeah, somewhere around a month since I tried switching out my protein powder, whey protein, with soya chunks, and performance-wise, I don't feel much of a difference, honestly. But I guess my first issue was me having stomach issues adjusting to the soya, so much soya out of nowhere, Like I've never eaten so much soya in my whole life, so I mean it was expected. I had the same issue when I first started having whey protein, so now it's okay. I don't have those issues anymore. But yeah, I'm in the adjustment period. It's just been a month, so of course. But now I don't exactly have issues like I had when I first started with lots of gas and stuff. So now it's just mild and once in a while. That said, I don't know if I'll stick to this unless I found a recipe to have it. So right now I just checked YouTube. I tried searching it all over the place, and the best recipe that I can stick to and that is easy for me to do as well and doesn't waste my time and stuff, and the most convenient one is basically soak them in hot water for 5 minutes something, and then squeeze the water out, and then I just use like a ready-made mix of like masala spices. It's like Maggi masala. I found it actually through a YouTube video, and so I figured, that should be rather than me taking the time up to chop up spices and prepare and all that stuff, I figured might as well get something already like ready-made mix. So I got that Maggi magic masala, and then I just use a bit of olive oil. I'm using olive oil right now, so some olive oil and then magic masala, and then I just mix it up, then put it in the air fryer 180 for 15 minutes, and then another 180 for 10 minutes, so like around 20 to 25 minutes. So that's what I've been having just now. I was actually just having it, and not doing it for me. I don't know, like whey protein is, I had the dimatized one and the optimum nutrition one, and honestly taste wise even protein shake is like it's pretty shitty. I mean it does have some flavors and stuff like rich chocolate, was it? So rich chocolate, and what was that other one? Buttermilk, one of those. So but like after I had it for months, it's still like, regardless of the flavor, it still tastes like shit. I don't exactly enjoy the taste for the whey proteins. At least it was like I can just gulp it down quickly. So, and this soya chunk, this is honestly not much different. Like I figured it would be a bit easier than meat. Like I did switch to beef and chicken as well for a month. I tried chicken, I tried beef as well as like a protein source. And beef and chicken, the meat, it's a much more of a pain in the ass. Consuming it is okay because it's meat after all, but at some point the taste doesn't matter anymore and you just want to have it as quickly as possible, and convenience becomes my priority after a while. And meat just doesn't do it for me. Like preparing it and all that stuff is a huge pain in the ass for me, and that's actually one of the reasons that in my bad days when I don't feel like it will stop me from having my diet right. So meat doesn't work for me. I probably should learn to cook and stuff better rather than my usual survival cooking. But yeah, meat doesn't work for me, at least not now. Maybe get some skills and stuff. And this soya chunks works because the cooking doesn't take much. Just hot water, soak, squeeze it out, then just air fry it, which works well for me. But the issue I'm having with this soya chunks is it's so dry, and yeah, it's like I'm just chewing like tasteless bubble gum or something. After a while it just becomes it gets annoying. So I mean, now I'm slowly adjusting to it, but I don't think I can stick to this for a long time. This is not a sustainable protein source for me. Maybe if I can switch between this and other stuff, then it would be great, but I guess this won't be my long term. I'll try to stick to it for like a few more weeks, maybe at least another 2 weeks from now. This week is already ending. It's Friday today, and next week and maybe the week after that, I'll probably try sticking to it this whole month. And if I can find any other better way to consume it, like at least 80 grams a day, which comes to about 40 grams of protein. 80 grams of soya chunks is 40 grams of protein. Yeah. Is it? Yeah. So yeah, that's the that's the update. So I don't know what I feel like I should just go back to whey protein now after having it's just meat and soya is like, I've tried meat obviously and soya. It's just the preparation and everything annoys the fuck out of me, and it's not very sustainable for me. And I don't enjoy cooking at all. Like I just do it because it's necessary and because I need to prepare the macros to a certain level of accuracy. Not very accurate. I'm not like very like to every digit macro. I like that would just burn me out. So I don't do that. I've learned better. I've learned my lesson on that regard. But I do like to keep my things measured and stuff, and every approx measurement. And so I do cook all my meals, everything I do. It's like not much. It's like eggs, oatmeal and stuff like that. Like, so it's like very simple cooking. I do that all my meals. And with this protein thing, I don't have much options. It's like either whey protein. Eggs is fine. I have it as a breakfast, and because eggs is so easy to prepare, just boil it, so it works great. And like about eggs takes care of about 50 grams for me per day, but the rest like around 80 grams more. So my goal right now, protein goal for a day, is about 130 grams. I'm 69 kg, so about 130 grams. It works right, like it's about 1.8 per kg, something like that. So it works. I think it's closer to 2. If it's 2, I believe it was 135 grams for 2 grams per kg is, yeah, about 135, 140 somewhere. So my goal is like 130, somewhere around 130. So 130, 135 somewhere. So for that I need to have like 80 more grams from something else, and for that I have like 2 options: either go with meat, either go with soya, or either go with whey protein. Whey protein is the most convenient one, but it's expensive, and I like to put my money to some other uses. And also I don't trust the protein, like whey protein powders available here in India. I just hear a lot of crazy stuff about the whey protein here, so the reviews are always mixed on Amazon as well. That's the main reason why I don't want to stick to it, even though it's so convenient. Meat is probably the healthiest choice. My gut feeling and my internet research says, because at least it's way more reliable than whey protein. You know, it's a meat I buy locally, so it's a bit much more trustable, and you exactly can't mess with meat too much, unlike whey protein where you can use whatever crazy powder. So meat is the most reliable, plus also it's meat and it's like a whole food kind of thing. So unlike soya, which I guess soya is healthy as well, but it's dry, and then yeah, it's just not the same as meat. You know, meat has lots of other stuff as well. With soya, it's a bit more, I guess, concentrate kind of thing. I'm going with my own logic, but I feel meat is the best option, health wise speaking, and side effects and all those, everything included. From the health perspective, meat is the best choice. It's just meat takes a lot to prepare, and that's something I don't have the luxury right now to commit that much time to preparing stuff, and I want to get more efficient with my whole diet, exercise, and everything else. So like meat is not exactly efficient for me. Maybe I can find something like a easy air fryer recipe for, maybe not beef. Beef is harder to cook, takes time. I need to boil it way longer, pressure cook it first and all. But with chicken, maybe I can find a very easy chicken recipe for air fryers, and I might start doing that. Let's see. I'll honestly, I'll probably look it up this Sunday in my free time. Just look up lots of recipes and pick out one and try it once. If it's easy, if it's very quick, and it doesn't burn the hell out of me, as in like gives me burnouts, doesn't annoy the fuck out of me, I'll probably try that. But for now, yeah, that's basically the update. I'm just ranting on. So yeah, let's see how that goes, because this soya is really not going well with my stomach. Even though it's my gas, there's no gas and stuff now, but it still does bother me once in a while, and I feel like I shouldn't force my body to just digest it, you know. Plus it's not convenient. It's like soya is like a bit of a sweet spot it's hitting, like taste wise. It's you know, it's just slightly, I feel it's a bit of an improvement over whey. Preparation wise, it's a bit of an improvement. It's actually a lot of an improvement over meat. So it's kind of in the middle of like convenience and taste, and that makes me want to stick with it. But the issue is the stomach issue, and it's giving me the most problems out of, compared to meat and soya, it's giving me way more problems. So that's it. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Someone is knocking on my door as well, so Good night.